I'm reading in Titus chapter 2, starting at verse 3. Older women, likewise, similar to the men, are to be reverent in their behavior, not malicious gossips, nor enslaved to much wine, teaching what is good. That's women teaching, older women teaching, so that they may encourage the young women to love their husbands and to love their children. And I just remind you that women need to be reminded to love their husbands and their children, because it's a hard task that these days, I guess you can post on Facebook all the time, but previously you might feel that you were working in isolation and that others couldn't see how hard your daily work was, even though they were also likewise doing that. But older women encourage young women to love their husbands and to love their children, to be sensible, pure, workers at home, kind, being subject to their own husbands, so that the word of God will not be dishonored. I want to just mention that this is the word of God, and the word of God should be honored by women honoring their husbands and loving their children and working at home. I have a friend who likes to do a lot of, she's busy outside the home, and the Lord was just reminding her to come at home, be at home, take care of her children and her home, make sure, she's very much a person who cooks and does a lot with food, vegetarian, and but she was going where she was doing tons of Bible studies and just away from the home a lot, and she just realized she needed to focus a little more on caring for her home. And so God will call you definitely to seasons outside the home where you do use your gifts and talents, but your first ministry is to God, then to your husband and to your home, and from that, let God be glorified. We don't need to be glorified. We need God to be glorified in us. I pray that encourages you. It encourages me.